What's going on, guys? King Stein back with another video. Today's video I'll be talking about you needing a coach slash mentor slash trainee. Every single person watching this video, you need a coach, you need a trainer, you need a mentor. I remember listening to Tai Lopez's podcast or YouTube videos, and he was talking about even Albert Einstein had a mentor. Albert Einstein is one of the most smartest men on the planet, and he had a mentor. Every single person needs to have a mentor or a trainer or coach. And the reason why I categorize these three in one category is because, let's say your job, for example, you have a manager. A manager helps you do your job better. Even a manager has a boss, and they help them do their job better. A baseball player has a coach, so they can practice better. And whatever it is, that's why I say whatever it is that you want to get good at, you need to have a coach for yourself to help you get better at whatever it is that you want to do. So baseball, get a baseball coach, or get your own hitting coach. This is why like the MLB has like pitching coaches, they have hitting coaches, they have head coaches. Like sport, this is just an example for sports, but for business examples, you have a manager, you have a manager, then you have employees. Like everyone should have a boss ahead of them that's a step ahead of them. And there's always someone who's going to be ahead of you. Like that's just a fact of the matter. I mean, you look at the people who have a lot of money, like there's always going to be someone who has more money than you, that's more jacked than you, that knows more things than you, has more knowledge than you, that just does things overall better in life than you. There's always going to be somebody who does that, and it's important to get knowledge from them, to do what they do and get their knowledge and implement that in your life. Because if you do that, then you're going to take steps in your life. You're going to advance your life so much faster, because it's a stepping stone just to advance your life that much quicker and actually do what your mentor, what your trainer, whatever. And like I said, this is something that you actually want to do. Now, granted, there are managers, mentors, trainers that don't have your best interest at heart. They have their best interest at heart. So you have to keep that in mind when you get like a coach or mentor or something like that, because sometimes they're going to want their best interest at heart instead of your best interest. And this is why How to Win Friends and Influence People is one of the best books of all time, because it basically shares the knowledge that this video is not. It shares the knowledge that what you talk about is not just for you, it's for everyone else. Like what you talk about is like, you have to put the focus on the other person. That's why in these videos, I don't talk about my past, because nobody cares. In reality, like nobody cares. Whoever you are watching this video, you care about your life. So it's important to not and this is why I just don't listen to people who just talk about themselves all day, because you can't share, it's just, unless they're very, very successful, then I'll listen to them. Yeah, sure, whatever. But if it's just somebody that's just a random person just talking about themselves, it's just not very interesting, because usually it's just, you want to put the end all be all, you want to put the focus on the other person, because that's going to make them like you more. They're going to talk more. You ask them questions, you learn about them, you figure out what works for them. You can implement that into your life. Even when you just have regular conversations, you can look at people's lives, and just people have conversations, and you can see, this person did it like this, so I'm going to, this person, this is why books are so helpful, because you can learn lessons from people and save time in your life. Just same thing with a book, with a coach, with a mentor. It's the same exact thing. It's a book is a mentor, like a book is a coach. It teaches you what you need to do, and you can do it. So that's why it's important to always be humble and be willing to learn as much as you can every single day, whether that's from books, from knowledge, from I just said knowledge, from books, from podcasts, from YouTube videos, from coaches, mentors, trainers, managers at your job, anyone who is at a higher level than you. There's always someone who's going to be at that higher level, so you need to take their knowledge, implement it in your life, and You know, sometimes even like you're going to pass people who give you the knowledge. Like it just happens sometimes like that. Like people who have more knowledge and they share you their results. You know, I remember Brandon Carter one time explaining to him that like he helped someone grow it was his YouTube channel or something like that, and like that guy actually passed Brandon Carter's example, and you know, Brandon Carter wasn't mad or anything that he did that, you know, because it's more competitive, and you know, competition just breeds the best out of you. So that's why it's important to have people like this. Derek Jeter, one of the best baseball players of all time, had a book, and I read it, and it was very, very important. Is that like, and he had a section that says the boss knows best, and you know, he's one of the best baseball players of all time, and he's humble to know that, you know, his coach or trainer knows better than him, and it's very, very humbling to know that. And you know, this can be taken as a grain of salt, you know, because you got like NBA players like LeBron James and players like that who sometimes think they know more than the coach, so they'll go out of their way and be arrogant and egotistical. Sometimes that can happen on sports teams of players who think they are better than the coach, and you know, that's why it's important to have a coach or mentor, a trainer that you want to be like. You know, I want to be like this person, so I'm going to do what they do. If you don't want to be like them, then you should not take their advice. I take that I take that advice everywhere. I got that piece of advice. I've never left it with me. Is that, you know, if you don't want to be like the person that you're taking it, like, don't take advice from a person that you just don't want to be like. Like, it just makes the most sense. Stop taking advice or stop listening to people you just don't want to be like. It just makes the most sense in the world. Use your brain, use your positivity in your mind, and just don't listen to that. So you need a coach, you need a mentor, you need a trainer every single day. You need to get better somehow, some way. Listening to someone who is ahead of you in life, implement their steps, put it into your life. That's the video I have for you today. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.